All right, hello. Well, we're in lockdown for 14 days. I'm at my ex-wife's place. We're still a wonderful family unit, but we're in quarantine for 14 days. Now, we can either spiral downwards and get angry and bitter and tear each other apart living in this house. My ex, the 13-year-old stepdaughter, and then my scrofulous son with autism, or we can use this as a chance to grow and to heal. So, this is not the Hammy Hill Sustainable Home, but this is a garden seriously in need of some help. So we're going to launch a project, Going Green to Beat the Isolation Blues. And we're going to transform this space and use it as a way to show how we can heal ourselves, we can even heal a patch of earth, and show people that by giving and sharing, we can actually transcend this. So watch this space and we're going to transform it, breaking no rules, and show how we can make a more resilient and wholesome place for us and the family. Full day bending down, getting rid of the dreaded kike. That's going to be a beautiful tree to shade the house, keep it a bit cooler. These two looking for all the world like grey plots, all of the beautiful kikuyu. That, very importantly, that's River's Plain, so we'll put that to the side. We don't need that quite at the moment. Then we're going to put some water on here because what we need to do is we need to encourage the microbes. Not the one that everyone's banging on at the moment, but the good bacteria and the fungus and all of those guys that are going to break this down. And I'm wondering what's going on in the kitchen. Zena, the clean freak, what are you doing?
Well, I've decided that there's no time like the present to learn how to garden and grow your own food. Apparently that's how you grow a sweet potato from a cutting. And that's also how you grow an avocado. And I'm about to plant up some rock melon seeds.
Just more recycling. I have a mother-in-law who turns these into sandals, but old bits of hose can be slit, put over the top, because this is really sharp. And when River comes around here at 4,000 miles an hour, I just don't want him cutting himself. So, we're making lots of progress using compost. So I'm going to throw this under here. All that beautiful kikuyu that is now rotting down, and you can see, because we've added food scraps, there's all the mycelium. That means the fungi and the bacteria are starting to break it down because we've created a hothouse. Little trees on these mounds here. I'm a big fan of gardens having lots of shapes and contours. There's nothing more boring than a flat, banal landscape. So lots of shape, which meant lots of digging, but we've created, I think, the beginnings of an awesome garden. And we're done. And after 14 days and countless wheelbarrows, we've created this beautiful garden. So this was the Going Green to Beat the Isolation Blues garden. And it's got some really important themes. Firstly, we wanted to have a nature play garden so River could run around and enjoy himself. And we wanted to be able to grow some food, so Astrid was really keen to get the self-sufficiency happening. And we wanted to make it WaterWise, so we've adopted all the WaterWise principles, and WasteWise, so everything you see is recycled. All the mulches, all of the materials we used for everything is recycled. And that's the essence of this garden, to make it sustainable, but a place where people want to be outside as well. All right, so we wanted to make a space for the kids. So this is the climbing logs with the dry riverbed, all recycled materials. These came from the city of Coburn. We've had some awesome presenters and supporters. Red Sands, L&B Tree Farm, Dawson's, Bailey's, No Frills. They've all been amazing to help us. So we've recycled plants as well, the old mother-in-law tongue, and created this with the mulberry and all these beautiful WaterWise plants. That's going to be a gorgeous passion fruit over there. And all the dead and dying kikuyu that was here, instead of throwing it in landfill, we've turned it into a beautiful big compost heap. And we planted a few more advanced trees. And this guy here, which unfortunately we found a soak well, we decided to just put him in this recycled crate, which looks pretty cool. And then finally, the food growing areas. So
The very important thing with the food growing is we spend a lot of time building up the soil, putting lots of good organic stuff in there, lots of nutrients and minerals. So Astrid's going to be able to have amazing food here. And if I don't get eaten by these flies, this will be an amazing place into the future. So this was one family's example of what you can do during the time that you're in lockdown. And more Australians are going to find themselves in this position, and we passionately believe that we can go green and beat the isolation blues. So I encourage you to get out in the garden, design, plan and create something beautiful for you and your family. And if you want more assistance, you can contact us through the Forever Project, and we've got lots of ideas to help you create your own beautiful green space. Good luck.